So once again, we are gathering here at this time to practice meditation as a preliminary checkups, making sure that you are sitting upright in a comfortable position, free from the distractions and motivation to continue practicing. Obviously, every one of us want to get the progress in the meditation. And there are people again find the meditation as a form of a healing or as a form of a therapy and as a form of a relaxation. And when they come for healing or for the relaxation or as a therapy, obviously they have expectations that after a certain period of a practice or certain days of a practice get healed, or get relaxed. And someone who is diligently practicing meditation for the mental cultivation and want to see the progress on it. The first thing we have to remember, the first group, let's say, who are looking for the healing or looking for the relax or as a therapy, remembering that the reason behind the motivation to practice meditation is a problem that we are facing, difficulties that we are going through. Could be domestic problems or individual problem, or simply unable to cope with the emotions or difficulties or the traumas that one is going through. And when you come to meditate, small difficulties unable to bear, let's say small pains, let's say you have to sit still continuously for half an hour, then within a few moments later you get the pains and you cannot bear. So multiplying that unbearable to the maximum unbearable feelings. So we need to be mindful that we join to get rid of our pains and the emotions. So when we practice meditation, we do have to go through like that too. It's like if you got pierced by a thorn, you have to use again a sharp needle to take it out. So do not be fear and afraid to face with the small difficulties or troubles when you're practicing meditation. Patiently watching, knowing and letting it be helps to progress, helps to find the real healing, real relaxation. Otherwise, it's like a bird having a bath in a shallow water, not able to understand clearly how deep the water is, and unable to clean oneself clearly. So in the practice, patiently but ardently pursuing and working is very essential for the first group, in order to be healed, in order to be fully relaxed. And the second group, those who have understood the teachings and there is a thirst to practice meditation, to gain insight and possibly enlightenment. And spend a lot of time practicing meditation, a lot of time pondering and thinking about it. And this moment again, as someone who is ardently practicing towards the real understanding or achievement, that everything must change. Even your own mindfulness is changing, your consciousness is changing. Each breath is changing, each moment is changing. Sometimes you cannot concentrate on the primary object, then that's also fine. Other times you are lost in thought, that's also fine. And that's good that it's not stable. Mental state is not stable, that's good. Do not try to fix it. Do not try to keep it in one place, in one object. We have already so many jobs to be done. This is another. Do not add on it. All what we do is to be mindful of it and care about it, knowing and seeing, understanding about it. About the change, about the new things happen, about that you cannot concentrate. All what you need is knowing the way it is as they are. Your ability to be mindful and ability to bring to mind recollection, always recollecting, or anupassana, seeing again and again. Remembering to be seeing it again and again, or being mindful of it again and again. There is no fading away, there is no confusion, there is no forgetful. Or let's say you're paying attention to the abdomen or the breath. Ability to be mindful of that. And yet when it moves to something else, again, being mindful of that something. Moment by moment, understanding that is essential for the development of inner understanding, knowledge. The less negligence we become, the more mindfulness increase. So with this in mind, let's practice meditation by observing your primary object that you have chosen and working with that along with the breath coming in and going out, and choosing your primary object. And nothing more than that. Understanding reality pertaining to it is as it is. The breath coming in and breath going out. It's a natural truth. So be mindful of your primary object and working with that, settling down, grounding yourself, and awakening your consciousness with the help of this awareness onto the breath. So continue practicing until you hear the gong.